다다이 ngandna sangmala jikyak yogyundo so the motor this.
This time we talking is only introduction.
Logi na motor jikate shakonari. Tadabi na motor jikate shakonari.
So the history also as introduction, and the viewpoints also as instruction.
Chinalina mandar per chijing gulukur sura tabala sokangarang so storjing gulukur manapa chini shakono de la jisirayos.
So you guys offering mandalas and then request teaching everything as should be in traditional way. I feel thanks.
Ngarangana ngoni jindibta so tun tani no the nyambar ko wadang kan chutabla so wata so thangma chi shani tane sha tang yo re di namji na tane sha go yo re tane inna ya tanda da chang je kme.
So there's a way of first you pray the lineage lamas, and then you check and request to how to be great appropriate listener, that kind of way. But I'm not really doing this.
Chirtanga jantong ka ta chinda oji na jepting kinga tor to ka chatang la ngoni la ji sondip ton tani jantong ka chatla na sama mara samchechi tagam jigni sondip ngama na korang molam ji yore to ni do tang to ji go yore.
When teaching jantong view properly, there is a way of Gangatorcho his way. If it's his way, then he first read the prayer of the lineage prayer, and then he teach. It is like a triple way of explain, and that way he explain. And then when we finish, then there's a particular prayer after that.
다른 것도 인디 단다고 투바 정전 맨이 단다인 동기요스.
Because we during this time only introduction, so we do less elaborations possible.
tani jantong de ko ji jantong 다른 것도 라 jantong 것도 단시한데 대상량 보통 기요리.
So when we say Jantong Majamika, and that the main focus is Tatangatangarba.
대상량ula mingpe must be mamboji yore.
So Tatangatangarba have many different names.
Kabre ningbolab yore.
Sometimes say the essence.
Kabre kamlab yore.
Sometimes say the elements.
Kabre chujiyang lab yore.
Sometimes Dharmadhatu.
Sometimes
the luminosity of the wisdom. Sometimes the essence of the Buddha. So the main name is the Tathagata, which means the essence of the who gone into the great bliss. So those all, their way of explaining this all is the same meaning, and also their way of those a little bit different way to explain.
Jonang 상다고 있나? 벤나가란 소 소설 다림도르디니 종테 장집생 회 딜노 콜로르바 섬 항상 지와가 상마가 단시학 직반에 된다고 표현해.
According to Jonang, that's the patimokshal part, and then bodhisattva part, and then the last vajrayana part, all is the same purpose of the teaching.
하여튼 타르틱 탁징도 봐 정말 너봐 소라고 딱지게 건데 낭시게나 차시 나토시도.
So in general, that's all the Buddha's teachings. The final purpose is the same. Everybody agrees, but in there's a particular way, explanation a little bit different.
저는 그 로마들 요디 오미 돈도양 망체슈건 공부를 듣지강 담비 로마 텔라코비오리.
Also, the Majjhimika meaning is the most of the people understand that meaning of the what Nagarjuna said.
전화에나 공부를 듣고 담비 나가 로마 코나인 빙이바만도
According to Jonang, the Majjhimika is not only what Nagarjuna said.
집든 따라나 다가 탐초 오미 오나 단다가 오미 남자가 이박성요.
So Jiptan Taranatha, he told the from beginning of the Tamcho Goma, he distinguished very detail.
그러나 gelande 함이 당반이 종 tani getarnung go dombala ansoam thani samalongba to sosotari dimnu ko tansha tang partik odorji tabi tansha thangma goma yin deri kalpendus.
So for instance, even the vehicle for the human birth and the high realm, heavenly rebirth, those all teachings, and then patimokshal teachings up to the Vajrayana, all of them is Majjhimika.
그러나 롱바 소소니 형이 쳐도 타마 직든디니 치치모차 니 첩전데 잠소라와니 잠소나니 상마 로식도 딘도 남진거 타바 깡당 깡연낭 파득 단다 이동 오마라 점도 요리.
So, for instance, everywhere small rivers and small creeks and everything go to the big rivers, and then all the big rivers finally go to the ocean. So similar way, all the teachings, everything finally go into the definitive teaching of the Jantong Majjhimika.
탐 도쇼니 슈타yen난다 ngakshoni nguptayen난다 도당 지디 공바 탐차 탈득 어더지난 줄라 저창 밤나리.
So the indirect teachings of the sutra and the direct teachings of the tantra, all of them finally go in direct to the Raja Yoga path.
도쇼나 가시기나가 지금 몸몸비 철도 식단제 비요리 가시기나가 특담 동비요리 가시기나가 종작사 보단 주당 비요리 가시기나가 신든이 장사 보단 요리 되는 돈 있나요? 단다고 대선양 보 니돈도 동비요리.
So according to the sutra, some sutras say very little, some sutras said indirect, some sutras say direct but brief, and some sutras more details of direct, but all of them the same purpose and the same direction.
콜로르 박섬 그 거름다고 있나 때나온 징그 비비 철당 정작사르위 철당 신드니 장 sarbochini tambanda chiri tokus.
Same as that, same the three training wells also similar. Some is a little bit hidden way of teaching, some is more elaborated, and some much more elaborated, and then final purpose and direction is same.
Niga nilig zamola chaparkajang. 산이 이치바까 가 더니 이치나양 냠슬롬바 가와도 따지기 제상와지 렌두스.
It is in general firstly not easy to even meet the profound meaning. Even you meet the profound meaning, and then not easy to understand. Even you understand the profound meaning, is not easy to accomplishment.
Jikting Shawa in Natanari, Shawa Chong and Nama Sakang and now Duptabinary, Shawa Chimboji and now Tambunji Pobang, your Mari, Riptika Lang, Manyon by the Chago, your is, Yanang, Tatu Tobang, Chimboji, your is.
So it's similar like worldly things also. Small achievement and small result, those things many people can do it, but something is a very big accomplishment or that kind of things it's not enough. Most of people not enough confidence to do it, but even to do it still is not easy to overcome the obstacles. So if you did overcome everything, then of course have a big result.
Oh yeah, Dani Tela Sanjirang, Papa Solmun Chambi Yibim Dona, Yang Tanam Song Yoris.
This is kind of similar is Buddha himself said in the sutra of the Angulimala Sutra.
Jikting Shawa in Karchimboji to Berchibala, Lidang Tota Zoyang Tongo Yore, Tanam Jingo Ninka Yori, Jikting Shawa Chimboji to Bala, Ninkan Yori, Kipayang Tanam in Cheg Yori. Tanam Jingang around so Chuji Karchimboji to Berchibala, Lidang Toyang Tongo, the Jongo Yori.
So even worldly concerns something big achievement, so you have to sacrifice a lot. Some of them even you have to sacrifice your own life. So it's similarly even the great accomplishment of Dharma, you need a lot of sacrifice. So this is the Angulimala. He taught that to the Manjushira in this sutra. Dan Zambian Lang, Dan Lang Ben Tamji, Simjian Tamjala, Devian Sharpin, Young, Taba, Tamba, Tezgo, Jua, a Yongzhong, Yinoji, Rang, Zhojang, Dang, the Rab the Tamber Xiao, the Yoris. So in this sutra, he's saying is to understand this Tathagata, the Buddha nature is permanent, stable, and eternal. Everything to understand this, you have to sacrifice. Like the universe, anything in the universe, you have to sacrifice. So sacrifice your own life and then you have to stabilize it. Means it's not something easy. This is even not easy to teach for the teacher how to this the definite meaning. So also to listen this and to hear this and to understand also need great merit. This is said in all the definitive sutras. So the belong to the third way of Dharma. So the lower vehicles you try in eons, rather the high vehicle, even you genuinely pay respect is more valuable. Because the definitive in the sutra, the real Buddha nature is said without any hidden or indirect, without indirect, very clearly said directly.
상지랑 그냥 단다 송두
So Buddha himself said that.
이동 그냥 분도도 단용디 가블라 뭐뭐 이치가 말이 랍도
Buddha himself said, when I teach in definitive sutras, most people don't believe it.
강서 지왕고마라 짱크진용 간다고 상 실라진용 간다고 상 저진용 간다 또 상마가 tel라 이치가 말이 랍니 송두
So the people many times reborn as a wolf or the cat or this is called little shanku or the monkey or this kind of people not easily to understand the definitive sutras.
짐등금 지어서 요즘 용디 그다서 상마가 시바 짐등금 지어서 지는 거만 강진용나 지어지마 어떻게요?
Because the call of Shiba Jintan, the causes of the similar of the what they experienced before, and the next life also you do similar of actions.
지양고만 타도 진용 간지는 되게 지원들랑 뒤 짐등금 지어서 시바 짐등금 지어서 뭐 잠발라 타도 제지 양글 홈말고 꿈대요.
For instance, if someone very great jealous person in the past, even this lifetime, nobody need teach you how to jealous. You just easily know. Similarly, in the past, somebody very hatred and anger person is since you born innately you have that kind of propensity. So in the previous life, somebody very stubborn and don't believe anybody. That kind of person also in this life have similar nature. So whatever you long time did in the past, there is some propensity similar. So if someone previous life they didn't believe the definitive teachings and they have some criticism of these teachings, in this lifetime also similar nature. First, we're going to talk about the source of the Janton a little bit. The details Rinpoche going to talk in the future. So I don't know English very well, but I know a little bit. Long time ago, I learned English half year, but then I forgot everything.
ndo chok kong da wo ji xian na zo de tang ni do nyang bum do de ta so la te ge yo re.
So if we talk about the source of the sutra path, the mostly they are referring to the definitive sutras.
Jilla ma ga nang na ti korang kong do so gang dang gang yin sar bo ji song yo re.
In the Uttara Tantra, what the sources of Jentong said very clearly.
Ta ka shi ge ndo jong a re dang yo re.
Some people refer to 15 sutras.
Ka shi ge da ni do nyang bo de khol lo so bim do cha sang dang ja yo re.
Some people referred all the sutras of the three train of wealth.
Oh yeah. Ani do nyang bum do cha ge da rang a to la re re ji ni ngo tu chia ge ti so mdu si.
So we don't have time to each by each to introduce the sutras.
Ta cha rang so ka le chi ne zi ro nang.
You can study this slowly.
De lam do de ni she ta ti de on do ni she sta ni de on ta na ga yeb de no ma bo ji yo re.
Some says 21 sutras, some said 20 sutras. So there's a little bit different versions.
Oh yeah. A kan ta re ano an khol lo tham so do de la khong te ga re di ta ga ha ko re.
Whatever if we say refer to the third dharma where, then is quite clear.
Ta ge te gong ba de tan ju da wen nam do shok la sham chu de nga dang wo ma ge ri to cha dang ge yo re.
Then is the Shastra.
Shastra.
Shastra is the text from the Maitreya and the Nagarjuna's six
Praises.
Six praises and six treatises.
Treatises.
Yes, 6 treatises.
nam jing ge lo gon to me dang ing nin to chang ma de wo ma wa wo ma yan tong ba la. Jonang gen do kris.
Not only this, then is Asanga and the Vajabandhu, all of them is great Madhyamika, according to Jonang.
Kong tu song la yang da da ge jim kan ge lo ma ge wang de xi ni de ji kam dang wong dang tan ba mang bo song yo sai.
So, however, is for the disciples, a suitability for the disciples, perhaps they teach many different forms.
Go mo la de ge song da wo yin na yang ka re rang tong tong ge yo na wo ka re jan tong tong ge yo na tan da yo a.
So even Nagarjuna's teachings, sometimes he look like teaching Rangtong, and sometimes seems like teaching Jentong.
Oh yeah, ka to ge si ban ching ge phakwan nam ni ji gong ban gar wa me ye di ni korang ge thak jan ni tan da yu de yo a.
Kato Girta Panchata, he saying all the area noble beings have purpose teachings have no and meaning is no contradiction.
Tan dan dong ka yang ge ti tik bo yin sa ma re.
This is believing is not only Girte.
Jagan na lo gon ren jong je wa dang.
In India, the master or Rinjong,
Sernang ba,
Sernapa,
Metpa, Joe Jipat Adasha, the Sogo Konsu, Tartigo Gomba, Gara made the song of Saris.
And George Hondatica, all of them, the purpose of the teaching and meaning is finally not in contradict.
The Pola Sona, Chujin Sosoa, Jandong killing Jingan, Mabodus.
So if we look at the Tibetan traditions, there's many of the great beings are the Jantomba.
아버나 사자람 손진 그거 선도 반친 식전 초단 양 친티 홍보도 소개한 양동 다 남덕던도 그이와리
So for instance, if it's Satya tradition, then is Panchin Shakchan Chogdan, and the Jiang Chen Tsirampo, those really believes that Janton is a pure view.
그나정 그 karma바 다 karma바랑 송도지 추적 잠소 모초도지 라소바가 양 다 남덕도 제피요리
As same as the first Karmapa, the seventh and the ninth also they believe similar.
나는 karma 정어바는
There are also the 15th Karmapa Kachib Dorji.
냐미 쇼라 긴창롱 치남 점바가 직돈 lut 가리데나 오마잔 동탄리리와리
From the Nyangma tradition, that's a Longchin. Longchin was Tsiton root is explained as like a Janton.
아디나 로라 간다지기 와리디나 오마랑 동당 잔동 녀게 차버림 제사 그 질라미 직도소 공거 잔동 코나터 괜친 돌부바 송 제타와면 송자요리
So the Uttara Tantras making distinguishes of the Ranton Janton. That part Longchenpa explained exactly same as Torpoba to the Janton.
아니 망랑 로친 다르마시르 송거 다나거 동tum 남기 금지와 디나로양 잔동 달 송요리
Manlalo Chindarma share his explanation of the Chindarma Kiri Dom Sindra. The commentary of the three vows also he saying very similar.
니 스디 취진용리당 딜호마 상마가 잔동도 비요리 뜻다는 공대 셰차송
So as same as the Siddhi Joni and all his followers, they believe the Janton very much.
형마가 뭐팜라 잔동 killem비 단주니 요리
Even in Jimapama has two texts according to Janton.
잔동 니도니엔 적대 저바 인노송 거리
Janton is the definitive teaching and the supreme teaching.
tena yinang ta pola 잔동 거종 지상 지바 농리가 니가 금들이 요바 랑리가 깡츠바 판슴 적고 단주 다나 거리 중미든 잠소인다 요리
Regardless how many that kind of great masters believe the Janton, the best and complete and with confidence that Janton doctrine is the mountain doctrine Torpopas.
teni kinjin torbuba 송 질라민거 tanamjindis
As same as Torpopa's commentary of the Uttara Tantra, also like that.
요 덴니 사리 니마당 갑도 지와양 tanamjindis
So this Kwabdujiva and Denisanima also same.
다 상마 종 잠바당 들니 상마도 공박 찍든 그 용칸도 과양 탁든지 안나 종와데 이거 데마카시 젠지 요리 티낭 로라 다 타과참 탐제 타틱데라 조르노 텔라 특적 그 나나 따니오메리
There is a Kwayang Tajurwa that takes even he make more clarify everything is the final meaning is Janton view.
차디낭 샤친 독친 이동데 상마도 잔통인디다디
Inside this, he even the Dzogchen and Mahamudra, everything is meaning of the Gentong. Garmit to be on Garmit.
Zoba Chimbo, Rantong Man, the Rantong in the Zoba Chimbo, Rantong Moma in, Rantong Moma in. Gamika Tama, Gomba, Tartik the Luna, Maluna Maluna, Tartik Longi on the Dana, Tama the King.
It's just like Dzogpa Chimbo is not impossible Rantong, and it is must be Gentong, like that way. Same as the Mahamudra.
Tanita, Jambachaka. So, Margo Pachi. Hagajakim Dordibam, Dordibaji, Sonita, Naksholam, Dordiana.
So we're going to return briefly. So now we're going to talk about very briefly and the Vajrayana part.
Ngọc Jidi Tam Chi Tandun the Odojinan Jula Jorki Yoder.
So all the Vajrayana teachings is included in the Vajrayoga part.
Oh yeah. No,
I'm going to talk very briefly. Today we horse racing. We're doing horse racing. Horse racing. Who is the fast? The Taranata, he said in the Lamta Ojambarwa. This is the all the Lama's teachings, the most definitive essence in here. This is the tip of the all the vehicles.
남진 타바 참지 양스티 되는 건데가 냐마 찍고 마도 잠바 파르치 타고 양스티 될 그 말이 스티 코랑스티 냥그 미디니 tel라 가봐야 냐마 가봐 요리든 예쁜 따라나다 그다 도친이 좀 파송된 있다 셰체데 타고 그 양스티도 여보
usually only Nyangmapa say the Dzogchen is the tip of the vehicles, and others don't say it. Instead, they criticize that. But Taranatha, he want to show is even go beyond the Dzogchen. So that's why he said. And then Mapam the answer to the criticisms say, of course we can say in the tip. So the others point of view, because if you go on the tip, that means you finish. Yeah. But the meaning is here tip, it means the most high one. And also he said all the siddhas, the source of the siddhas of all worldly and the enlightenment.
Te samsangji tamji ji duba chik bi lam yin de kon.
All the Buddhas 3 times path taken.
Nanji wang chik tamji ji shak shir lam jingo yin de kon.
All the yogis and yoginis the path.
Cham chik ba do ji li dang dam bi kang de chik chak li chik la sang ji shik ka dam ba de yin de kon.
So someone with 6 constitute people can reach enlightenment one lifetime.
Nilam chapar dam pa yin de kon.
This is a very shortcut, but also very fast path.
Da cha ga ta ga ya ga ma yin ba ga nang lo la kong ge ji shang ji wa di tan don de tang ma yon ne da nga nam tu sab che dam de ma to tan da sha ki yo ma.
So this all is he not just saying, he explain how like to be like this, but we just telling the names, we not go in details.
Ji ji jaro jan tama nam zo dor ji tsig ri shang sang wi ton de chok dang sang ji jing ko lo mar bi jang sar tam ba yin de ko.
So he said other tantras and the incredible profound many meanings is not clear because it's hidden, but this path shown everything elaborate very clearly.
Chetang ge do yin na rang so du cha chi jod bi ni kap se thang ma la cha chu de jo ji yo re.
Even like sutra path, when they talk about their unique qualities, of course, everybody have some kind of quality you can talk.
Ade long la tin rik ba go dip ta ge nyam ling ge khang ma ra jer da di thang ma da na ni mre ni ti cha chu den jo go na ti jong kha chi la na na sa ro song yo ma re di tin khur di na thang ma da na ya song ja ho ji de.
But if you referred every single thing referred to the long means Buddha's teachings, and then every single one you had reasoning and then experiencing, and that kind of details not everyone has, but in Kalachakra path saying very clear. So to do this, have this experience, have to practice the 6 yogas.
Oh, ha go go na. Anji gang la mambo yo mari tan da rin chung idun jam do anji gang la jer yo te la nan dan da tar ko de join.
So if you to do this, there's no many in English. So the most you had is that's the amount of doctrine have to know very well.
Ani rambo che gan na tingor ko la mambo ti yo de te so la tar ko de join.
So Rinpoche wrote many books about Kalachakra. So please, can you read them?
Country Rambo book. Chetang ngarang so polli philos ton yo ba ge jonang ba nyong des.
In general, very rare Jonang come out of the Tibet.
Tani jonang ge chutsa yang ma bo ma des.
Jonang Dharma Center is also very rare.
Jonang ge kor ge tip ma bo ton yo ba yang sida yo ma des.
The books about Jonang are also rare.
Chutsa chig dang ma chig ge tanda ge ni ba chok ba chong chong de ni ba la te ni de ti ma bo ton yo ba yo ma des.
So small center and small community compilation this much text not exist.
Nanyen ben dorje da ni ting ron chim ke dig da do chen na ba ge tip da tong yo sa ro.
So last year when His Holiness conducting the Kalachakra empowerment in Bodh Gaya, you guys must sell the books.
Tikabla mamambo gutala lagdus.
I heard that many people said
Oh, Mama Jonang Kurla Gang Shigami lagdus.
before nobody know, we don't know anything about Jonang.
Tana Australia la Jonang Soba Pe Chimbuji Osari Kontu Tipe Mambo Tony. Hajang Jonah Tisachi, the Gandu Landu. Gandhi Dandus.
So nowadays in Australia must be very big organization because so many books in there, separate big place.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Must be true.
It's very encouraging.
The negative Mambo Dang, Da Tinkur Kundari, Tangari, Tangwala, Gojim, Hoji Chatang, the Party, the Chatang, the Nata Yomari, then Party Tikabla, Tenaji, Yobaji, Chijang, the Mayoparis.
So not only just books, but also tankas for visualization and everything, whatever people need is that kind of never happened before. Even the organizers of the Tibetan government didn't have that much. So that kind of many books. So if nobody read the books, then is a defeated purpose. I don't have to talk too much, Genton, and you guys can read those. So therefore, I'm saying this is introduction. So in general, I introduce in Genton view, but more Rinpoche's books I'm introducing you. They really, really believed has a very big organization in Australia. There's many big organizations, but that kind of many books published very rare. So we know is the all Tibetan traditions we know very well. So there's Dharma centers like in Rimé in 50 years, that kind of, they have some.
Oh. So in general, that in 20 years, kind of Dharma centers never have like this. You guys even not 20 years yet, huh? We are 15 now. 15. Oh, that lorry la debrito.
So you must have had one book every year.
All of them in two. Joking. That was over 7.
First, I have to learn English.
Yeah.
First 5 years.
America
in America, the most is the Shambhala centers. Shambhala
publication Dharma publication
Dharma publication. Rigpa. The most translation part is Pamakara.
parentala yori da nga tinang la domnyong jenkan da tong mo shi yo
This is these translators in France, and I know them.
tanang ge jenkan sangma da sobon chimo sharta yo
All the translators, they are professors.
tani girgen ya bo yori lobon lon da ya bo yori cherchina ya bo yori
They have
mo mang bo yori
they have many great teachers, and they have many great advisors, and they have a lot of money and have everything.
아 그러나 그 이게 차디 jirna 차 망보라 망보 그 따니 주니 때나 제거요. 거기
Even they translate one text, many people have to check.
다 단다 종사는 뭐 지금 관절질 그 요하다 지금 많지 유도 공소 그런 거 말이.
So now those are leading the translation of the sutra,
관절
Kanjir. Yeah. So that also the most translators from there.
아 되는 그 다간데 간데 거나 이렇게 지금 소 지금 그냥 쭉 빠마원지지.
The main director is the Trikapama Wangir.
그 빠마원지 때다 그 말이 본나양 다 그런 거 민마임바가 로바 잡니 때빼 망보 통기요래.
Trikapama Wangir has many books in Tibet without his name.
가린 거지.
Kirgupjino dinoso Kirgirno.
말이 제나 로과치니 때 망보 통기. 와깝지. 장게 때 로이다니 와고.
So he helped in many books to publish.
그냥 저리고 나간테는 뭐 찍었어?
What's here?
이시 화싹 아 화싹 발띠 화싹을 지지고 본나 아다 때고 잡상만 못 받자 민다문다 인진 도로와 송단다 따라나서 송 차상 활용 큰 뒤도 가지고 아떠서 어떻게 보면 그 왔네 어떻게 다 공소가 저기다 보이 그냥 파르크 요래다 보이 그 리갈림 간 그냥 뭐 잘하게
Even they have 100 people for only Tibetan workers.
야 아 저손들이 뭐 가지 지금 널리 깔리도 잡다디 뜸들이 망보지 뜸디 하고지 도는데 할리고 그래
So here you are only few people accomplish that kind of book is incredible.
아니 정말 특지 체적인
So I really say thank you for everyone.
야 다들 잔동 때담도 지들이
This is enough probably for Jentong.
다만나 전화 듣자 지셨다
Otherwise you can have question.
저 찍지 저 아니지 나죠
Okay. 2 questions, okay?
Questions.
Two.
저
I'm thinking. I should have them prepared. No, can't think of anything right now.
You can question anything. It doesn't have to be exact review.
Doesn't have to be the view, yes?
Huh?
Ask from.
Related to Zhentong, hopefully.
Oh,
We have to use our questions carefully.
잠깐만 너도
go ahead, ask again. It's not a Shenton question. General.
That's okay, general question.
Okay.
옛날 것이
Which I talked about Woman, the Tenzing and Sakya Tenzing as the head of the spiritual lineages in Tibet.
Yeah,
When it comes to the Tulku system,
yeah.
now new Tulkus being recognized, is there a hierarchy like when these Tulkus are being recognized, His Holiness the Dalai Lama recognized, Sakya Tenzing recognized, another Chandra Rinpoche, like, does it make a difference when these Tulkus are being recognized, or when the Tulku is recognized, if His Holiness the Dalai Lama recognized, will it be more valuable, or how this is process being done?
这个제가 문전에这个문전에 예누 첫발 그 왕그这个지금 통면을 다는 The we honor it trick you get them now chims is a hoga.
Horis. Turku Pogologi la Iran Boris.
The Turkish system is a very long time in Tibetan history.
When you took a Toma Gadishon, you are in a Turku Mundi, Japaning and Mundi.
So when it started, if you think about, this is actually happened even 8th century.
Pogoloda Tamangar Bochi long time, to just Chiton de Tegas on that, Pagaman Landeri, Magamin Landeri, did that. Lota was a religion, the Mundin Jimari, Lota Chesam does.
Gurumboche.
Oh, yeah.
Gurumboche, he get on it.
Ming.
So the great translators, he say, this is the great one. This father named this, mother named this, like that way he recognized it.
Tani Tikabla Lotava Sambal Laptop there, you Kersha somebody, Kersha the after Berutana Jamo Tavironi Mundinchiore.
That time, one great translator, Sambalak, passed away, and this reincarnation recognized by Berotana in Jaro region.
Kogumila Edaning Bo.
His name is Yedanyangbo.
Tatam the Shong Yori than Turkey Lamlik Titangwando, ready in the Warma Chapayo Patan, Nipar the Talgoatan, Tanaga Chachinta, Karma Baningos on the Tamaglapior.
So that is happened earlier, but then the compilation Turkish system, and you have master to recognize, and then what is the first, second, third, that kind of system, everybody believes started from Karmapa.
Tani Turkey Munzin de la Rikashi Oris.
So how recognized Turkey also, there's a few categories.
Kaji the Ranga Yiki Yarni, Nichiwa Momadan Dayan, these are the Yiki Yokoyoris.
Some of them, they lived later and say, my next life is this.
Commander Mamona chapter Dangni. Famous of chapter Dangni, Dangajima Dela Matandela Chivalengi, the chapter Tongi.
Not only this, some people even announce it for the public, say, next life I'm born here, such and such.
Papa Tang such a Tendon Dawina, Korang about it on Momana chapter of Tang, Yiki Tree. Tani, Nashagi, the teaching tea of Chivini Mola, Tongo Korni, Kirshak, Tendai Dadita, Kanga, Tuba Mibanda, Jimmy, Tendai Songyori.
For instance, this former the Sacha Tenzin, his previous life, upon Tirton, he told in the public, I will be this family.
Oh, that is. The Niba the Gare de Gorego, Tandago, Jarmuchi, Lama Chekaka, Jarmuchi Mundin and Lama, Chimbochi Mundin.
So the other system is some like His Holiness or like that kind of High Lama recognized one.
Somebody Tanagana to Sterbum Stigni, Pumina Mang Jacques, Dumba Mambotan, Molamiana Botan, Nani Stigni, Lengiores.
The third is we collect many names inside vase, and then many prayers, and then they choose one.
Kaji the Korang Chimatani, Tiamatan in the Dande, the Tamala Lab, the Sintastaro or Shini, Yambato Ichi, International.
Some of them, they when young, they say, I'm such and such in my parents' life, and telling many evidence, so then people believed, and that way happened.
Now, no, Tanagal Handa, Wabjina, you are Somanda with the long time about.
So there's a faith as some kind of oracles telling who is.
Tatajaki Koni, Chechong Daote, Namda Mabuji.
The position is who higher and lower. There's many ways, many categories.
Jarmuching Mundin Jibago, Turkey Chimbo in Bingiba Yomaris.
If that Dalai Lama recognized it, doesn't mean is a big Turku.
Korangamundin Jianaga Turkey Chongchong in Bagingiba Yomaris.
So recognize oneself doesn't mean is small.
Jarambo chicken wouldn't jet Jonang, Gumba Chong, Turkey Chong, Goni and Chimome, but then a mobile wouldn't Giore.
Say even Dalai Lama, he recognized the small Turks from small monasteries in lower positions.
Then I'm young poker, Tirton Jatagan and Gary Chong, Rawin and Abdan Maudin and Tapoko Lama Parchir Kibachesa, Pokichutin Summer, Kibachesa and over the Tirton Tatan to Rangarang in Mundinji Yongare.
For instance, in Ngrichuan and Abdarnyanyama, those respected by all everybody, but they recognize themselves.
Then I'm young Tirton Jata Party Rangarang Mundinji, Mato, Young Mundinji, Yomari.
The most of the Testons, over 100 Testons, the most important ones, mostly they recognize themselves.
Inang Korangla Chachi go over young killing bug Chachi to Mena, Tagajing in Yombada Ojina, Chitokungulin Top Kumari, Chulukungulin Top Kumari, Takakonam Yumbita Pandora Yomari.
But they have to have some unique qualities the public accept and society accept. If don't have any special qualities, then it's just crazy.
Tirton Jatan in Manche, you the Hobion Jin Margo and Ranjin, Gomba Long Dorni, Dorn Kala Yang, and the Chatome by Chani, Tanitamago killing John Otanari.
So many of the Testons, they didn't even have to study and they just know everything by themselves. So then the public acceptance.
Tambo Re, the Mari, the Tani, Nanaso, Exerpan, Hojing, Zambajagi, Joaji, Takshaji, Nyamsaji, Tanajini, Tatamaga Ichimi, Tanajini, and Oja.
So all of them is kind of like examine, and then finally they passed everything, the test. In general, Tibetan's nature is not easy to believe something. So as long as you are Tibetan, even you are literate or illiterate, still everybody has some degree of quite strong, high degree of Dharma quality, so they are very judgmental.
Sami Soso now Lama Chimbo de Yori, Gumba Redi Lama Chimbo de Yori, Tagaki Kontogungo Girgamari.
Every location have a high lama and a big monastery and everything, so easily nobody bow down you.
Not to in Nichiang Matang did the kind of Turkic Boma of Gaia made by Jim Samna, second Koronobita and Joma.
If somebody say, "Oh, I am very high reincarnation, I'm Teston," if just saying that, everybody just put us categories of crazy. Nobody agree.
Tanita Lama Chimbo and Chongchong Lawaya the Moma Lama Chimbo and Chongchong the Korang Soso Tatuki Molam Lateni. So
when we say high lama or small lama is mainly how much the aspiration merit, how much benefit more people. Only we can measure by this little bit, but there is no really true measurements. So for instance, Kinkin Tolpoba and Longchen Ramjam and Chetsongkapa, all of them, they are just beggars. They just study hard and practice hard and become like this. It's not like already have a high title. It's not that kind of.
용단 라 렌탕 요디 상마 그 공투도마 작성 요다보다 공도 거려가니 라마 침보 작성.
So when they realize it, they shine in the great qualities from them, and then people respect their qualities. So then they have many students, and that's why it becomes a high lama.
My question is, can Sakya Trinsin recognize a tulku of Nigmapa, Gelukpa, can recognize? So only Sakyapa, select Sakyapa, Nigmapa select
Okay.
Nigmapa.
그 들어봤더니 사케트는 그 출결장 그 저렇게 문제 고늘에서 크상 그 문제 매연들이 되게 좀 받지 않다지 나타냈어.
ngoma yenna gumba de lama de xiaosong ji wa du dang na gumba de korang ge daba yo sa lama chi lan de du jawar mo ji na sa che den sei na chi hu lama se ge na gumba de rang gumba de har di murdi ta sang cha sang ge daba ji de ta je je na sa ge du.
So in the past, if the one monastery lama passed away, and the monastery and the community, whoever believes that lama, they ask and let recognize, is not anything to do with traditions.
저런 뭐 지금 보 창마고 라망군진 지난 그 요리 사제 공마고 보 창마고 라마 트군진 지나 소노야 지니 거나 좀 들어야 보지 오늘等等.
So the most more connection is the who request and what they believe is nothing to do with traditions.
단단 나오 있나 되는 다고 요 말이 로카시 그 흥라 단다 그 보종 그 추진 난커니 그래드나 그렇게 무슨 제고드니 단다지 그 코랑소 그 첨다오 지고 저 요사리.
So nowadays maybe little change is that the Tibetans making kind of rules and saying maybe they should recognize themselves within their own tradition.
인당 때라 지속고 고니 라마 제가 라탄다 그 두지기 어리마도 지속고 고니 물린 톱이요 말이 단다 와르 톱기요 마.
So this is only meeting by between high lamas, but the society haven't accepted that yet.
추진강이나 지속고 물린 톱이야다 같이 해주더리 라마 침보지가 물린 톱알이냐 지속고 물린 톱이야다 같이 해주더리.
Any tradition, the most important, the society acceptance is more important than high lama acceptance.
출리강당 강이나 지속라 굶고요 니요 어리마도 라마 팅니라 굶고요 니다요 말이.
All the dharma and the traditions remain because the society need, not is just few lamas need them.
지속라 굶고메비 아니 그보다 코랑파 공부하지 저랑아리 출리강당 강이나 코랑 띠럽 정도 저랑아리.
So any kind of religion or this, if the society don't need it, you just retire. There's no other way.
Yeah. Ripsila, can you please distinguish between the style of Zhentong presented by Dolpopa, Rangjung Dorje, Shakya Chokden, and Jamyang Control?
와, 다처럼 그 나라 고치 모두 기송다나 능이 고든 제양 답사 말이다나 고든 장 답사 말이.
You
Just
may
the style, just the style.
you open the very big doors. I cannot even open this, but I also cannot close these doors. So 근데 이제 다디 기바즈마 이런 것이 직접 그러고 스타일 디디디 지금 틀나네 어떻게
Not the whole. Just
담 석점 촉단 당은 단다 그 괜찮 돌보바 니까 그 차춤 예바르 쉐바라 따라나타가 담비 노르디 니르시게 지고 나지요레 또 나오신데 또 바나가 잡런지 덮고만두스.
So Shakchen Chokdan in the Tolpopa's distinguishing is already Taranata made 21 times. I cannot make any better than this, so we can say this is the same.
다 지금 니도인 나비요레 지금 또 가르되거나 대학생냥 뭐 니돈 뭐마랑 많이 나고요. 그러니까 또마토장이요. 남자만
Yeah, if you just say briefly, one saying this Tatangatangarba exactly what is said in the sutra, the Tolpopa saying this is the most definitive, and Sheikh James Jordan not 100% accepting.
That the sutras are definitive?
No, the Tatangarangarba.
Then Jamgung Concert Nidun Yang Bodam Tarting, Dashan Yang Bodam Tartic, Takwatamba, Terziquati, Yen the Rang Killing Yori, Yenang Sanka Sardo number, Yemen Kang Labioma.
So, Counter Yunan Jamso, he agrees that the Tatangarangarba is a permanent, eternal, everything, but he still have innumerable aspects. He didn't say yes or no. So, Longchen Ramjan also is similar. Many things are agreed, but maybe not clarified 100%.
The Jonang Bilu Sula, Jelam, Jew Kangan Nikap in Nayang, of Jackson Yambum Sanko Sardo Kanabajan and Dokiorwa, Tata Kinjong Chinam Jambaga, Nangserji to Yot, Nangserji Deriata, Kagaridina, Tinuam, Namchargona, Derjala Mubayona, Tetan Tendon, the Chargimato, Korangona, Kantarianum, Sanko Sardo Konamba, Jelak Nabajan, Ida di Manger was give that down made the Mato Pony in the Basti Tagore, Tolwa the Chabricayoma.
So only difference is that according to Tolpopa that all the major markers, many markers, all these aspects are always there in grand term, part term, and result term. But the Longshinpa say all potentials there anytime ready to rise, but is not saying all the time same.
No, it's manifest.
That's the only difference. Is everything else same?
Rangjon Dorje same.
Ram Sundorche similar.
Dorji, Jambu Contrini Kaga, Tishola Kaja Yoma, Jimmy Kaja, Jones and the
If we say very briefly that Ramchon Dorje and Jamgon Contra didn't clarify it, and Lonchenba clarify a little bit.
Jachi Gupji Nitan some Giot, Jachi Gupji called the Chibare some Giot, Tinang Namjak the Notter Shok Tam the Chap Chamo the Namjak, Reva Jatan, Chabri Jones, Ina some Giot, Ramchon Dorje, Lonchimba, Torbo Basam Lamato, Jachi Gupji called the Chibare that year.
So he thinks that 99% is the same. Only maybe just 1% Ramchon Dorje and Lonchin Batopopa. Maybe how to explain a little bit different.
Jeden Shona in the Saki Shona, Toso Jantong Doku Yonanda, Jantong Killing Yonanda, Konsu Jaching Hapjimato Dagioma.
So the among the Gelupas, even they agree with Janton, but still is like only 50% same.
Alamji Namjak the Chatang Dagi.
So the whole parties they agree.
Jelam Dirsum Dawina, Tata Tambasama Gojina, Judge Simpson Dagios, Tambasama Gojina, Judge Simpson Dagios, Tomato Dagios.
If you make 30 categories, then only 30% is same.
There's a young body, you but that Tamagan Doki, you are it. The Namjak the Ganda in Giorgio, the also started the Chatama in Jogo, and the Kali in Tani, the Kasi, Ticola Malaba, that the Muslim Jimmy,
So everybody agrees that there is with the nature, that Karangarba. But how does and what is identify everything is not same. And some people say, oh, this is inconceivable, conceivable, or go beyond description, and just live like that.
love kiyore.
Some of them they say this is Dharmadhatu. Dharmadhatu has no form and just live like this.
아니 가시 그 주지양라 주지양 딱바레데 딱바데라 강양 차리 니바 요아리 때는 그런 거 뭐라 장 나가 이시가 생각하고 나 가라 요 말이 되셔요.
So some of them say this Dharmadhatu is permanent and have a potential to rise anything, but there is nothing right yet. That kind of, in general, there is nothing.
강홍치남 정도 받아다 돌부분도 받아 까브레티나 찍바 나오 착이요레.
So Longchenpa and Tolpopas, most of the time, if we look, just same.
냥마가 전에 범비크데 지금 도크요레.
So Nyangmapa believe is called Jeune Pembishke, which means Chimrejirigo Jeune Pembishke.
와 리그 땅따라 남이엔동게 저는이나 리그 땅따기 딱 봐야 돼.
Yes, Jeune means young, always young, never degenerate, never old. That kind of body inside in your heart.
bombalabjana ndris.
Pamba is this inside the Pamba.
어야. 니 결혼이 티나 남게담 통고 말이다. 나나 요아래 얘다티. 돈기 빈적고요.
You can't see inside what it is, but inside is that kind of never generate, never become old is there.
samgo sardo qaji shargona adarchi ngola tu nipcha goyor ma to korangla niba yomi goni joko yo mare da piore joktam digi chapade a korangla yo are dina yo are da piore chatang toru kangtam ba yo are yenna shirsare yo mare da nangsare yo are nangsare dina nang nipa da yo are da piore.
So whatever Toropa said, everything they agree, but they say you don't see. That's why inside very clear, not outside.
Tati goni ti manda jo longchimba da konika tanare yenna yang konta nyanga na yuil ha tsoyo ndamba na ringdin jil ha tsoyo daberna chuona changdong ga ha tsoyo yenna yang to shira karjimi nangna yo der ki ore tati na bide.
So they say every chagra has different groups that they identify. That means, but there's only inside, not outside.
다 nangna 다 number 탐체 바드림 레스탕도 다 Jonang dan nyingmanya ga di chapan.
Number 탐체 비추겠다. 양미야 샤코나.
샤케리 number 탐체 바 데르케리 데 yenna de 레스탕 chapar지. 다 nyam이야 띵콘 데르케 요레와. 띵콘 니 number 탐체 바디나 테. 레스탕 di chapan도. Jonang ga number 탐체 디가 kal라 찹다온 kal라 찹조다.
Tayo kanchap.
Tayo kanchap jigen der ki yorwa. Di tayo kanchap to ta zigdang da dang di na ba jan ta ni man der ki yorwa. Kayang ta da kar de ko do. Kanzuba me ba ma de ton da ba yang me te. Ta ton nyama ga to ba je ta kar de ko na kon na tik jing ko lo la so pa jar chak na ba jan tik ma to me se ko jam ba kar ma to ba kana ga na ba kar ki yo sa sam sam ding do. Tapos na jitu lah tu dia na jitu cerang khar kari jitu ramjam de ngama ramjam de to che do ta kadang do nyamlin jingkan na nda khar kari de ramjam khara di ta to na to khar chokri de.
It seems like Nyawapa is have a little doubt if you say is all aspect all, and then is they think is one, and if you say this is the oneness everywhere, partless. And then they think is more inflexible, so they think maybe saying like whatever rise is possible. For them is more flexible, I think that. They say cap, but this cap means is spare everywhere. So that's become again the same, like Jonang said.
So
there's not much difference. That's something. Only little bit how expresses. Yes. Whatever the people can relate it, that is the best, I think. He said.
Judge Gupti Gorgon, that one, Tina Chashi, Tam to think that you're my
99% is the same, so there's only 1% which have a different ways to explain. That's it.
So what then is the unique quality of Dolpopa's teaching?
The detail, the not the museum, so good that the Torpo by Kirkichi, Tamo mind be catch you down. The was that the museum, Chakashi, and six hours.
Oh, Torboba Chachula, Jigni, Jiddy Tama, the no, the Hanaka, drinking Newton Jamson, Tama Kong drinking change. Really, that indeed on the Nelam there, Tana didn't carry for it, Tanaga Jung, Tana, Kola Yoma.
So Torpopa's unique is all the teachings he combined together in the Monte doctrine. So that kind of teaching is not exist in Tibet.
All sutra, all tantra.
Oh yeah, Sutra Tanda Tamaga. Ah, Maganyan do Takwan Yaga to watch more Timothy Tama of British. Tanaga Drinjo Linson Chatang, Yom.
All is from the Padimoksha to up to the highest yoga tantra. Everything he whipped it together. So this is only Torpopa. Nobody has this.
Thirsty. Tani Tanagam, there's a young Jelam Rivir Nick of the Champion. Jishang, Jibber Pogan, Tolbo Bagari, Jamson, Tinjan Yomar, the Tajan, the Tarantan, I don't Tomaga, Namaduzi, the Jamahuma Hamakoda.
So the other unique is or the grand path result very, very elaborately talk as like Mantra doctrine. I never seen any other text in Tibet, any tradition.
Kenchong Chimbana, Ramjamana, Kongur, Zochingi, Jidila, Penny Chaki, Yori, Zochingi Jidila, Newton, Yumi Kanon, Yori. The indicator, Gigi, some Ranjo, Moma, Lixochi, Nani on the Jig Mutan Mari, the Jadita, Jig Mutan, and the Shitangam Rivagatana Mina, Atasara Consum Jelkamari, Tanaga Lixotari.
So, Kanchilonchi Ramjam, he explained the Dzogchen, follow the Tantras. This is a very long, strong tradition. You not bend anything, you always follow the, so that's he do.
Jetang Ganga Dron Choco, Jantong Jong, Moma Tan Kauchim Zaba Yod, that you say yours.
So Zan Kauchi Temeshirab, he said there is a Janton explanation in the past.
Tamaza Tandago Ganga Dron Choco, Chejaganang Jao, Tolbo Bag, Janton Maris, Zan Kauchi Janton Jayori, Jibag Sordim Nang, the Nang Yindi, the Kongo Cardigo, Lord Giganala, Payan Dijago.
Not only that, Kangatron shows inside Janton is not that the Torpoba's Janton, instead the Zankauchi is Zankauchi Temeshirab's Janton. So that means
Much older.
Janton is more older.
Oh, Tada, Yantong Yamba Konyan said that Tansang Maratulati, you getting Jaya Kanamadus.
So this is a very good, how do you say, source, but we can't find today this text. So that means the Janton referred to India directly.
Oh, yeah. Shamchi Gomlik Father could have come, Tandaga Wijika Chirinchi Dorgin, Jiyong, Tijipa, Tadao Jayo.
Wujika Chinrenshir Dorje directly come in this lineage, which means the Buddha Maitreya's teaching as meditative lineage.
Oh, Teddy. How much on children? How
Do
can
you have any other question?
No.
Okay. Lala chokta.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Can I just clarify, when he was talking, did he say that it's what is inside your heart that never gets old? And that it doesn't
Yes.
degenerate? Does it mean that your primordial nature is at the heart?
Yeah, that's the Nyingma's term, how explained the Buddha nature.
But so that it has a location at your heart?
Are they literally saying it's at the heart, or are they just saying it's the heart of you?
디 저는
symbolically.
그냥 뭐 요같다 그냥 그나 요새 요다 다집지가 killing
Oh, that Jimma killing Mare. The Dutch Jimma Kimmelin Jetta, Naranto Parduli you are is, Yeshi Gilu you are is, Parduli, Yeshi Li Kanga and Nikavana, Yang there you the Nangla Yakari. Nangla you there go your mouth, Tanda Gazubunda, Yanala you there go Mari, Kajikata, Jonathan you the Shasona carry chicken, love you are. Yanang, Jidinam, Tamaganala, Yeshi Gilio, but Pardu Ilio, but Tama the killing you are, Tamala. Simjen tham ji jin ne obi dertan nyong bo korang la yo no pum ke di tak jak no ma to yama yo ma da.
So this is not literally, this is explanation of the Buddha nature. So when we say in the heart, it doesn't mean this the gross physical body is a heart. The heart, we have many different heart. We have when we are alive, this physical heart, and then pardo, and then yeshiji lu, the primordial body, or is more subtle. But it doesn't matter how go to settle, that Buddha nature is always in there, within. Its meaning is that.
Yo no because there are done big gunita anymore. Korang tonda ke tonda chhet na chi da te uter ji yo ma.
This is just terms and how you use like knowledges. Oh yeah.
Ah go song ah.
Ochuchik.
Okay, now you understood.
Yes.
就是好像福特切罗，然后那个思想去留一直都在，但是一直都保存在那个阿赖耶，然后不断地去搞出来。
对对对，阿赖耶识的解释有很多种啊，阿赖耶种的解释龙钦巴大师的话是一种解释还有我们
你们都不会懂。
分享他
I was just asking, further explaining, like, it's like life in different forms, but one stream.
Yeah.
So does that mean like even Buddha nature is also captured in Alaya and gets released every time when we become different forms, like human being form, whatever form? And we say, well, Alaya has different definitions, even like 11 kinds of definitions.
Yeah.
好的了，更是高一个你这样的个都，正他刚也那更是你搞了通的个他都地的刚才马步就下机了的，你搞了长嘛个让那个当下领导上，所有的这个得了推单都上的哟。
So when we talk about the alaya, and there's many different ways to explain each tradition, because everybody consider this is very profound teaching, and everybody have unique ways of to explain all these ones.
我的Jonang到位那用这个那个去年用这个节气不搞个有的吧？这里用这个那边一，第那个去年用这个搞了这个新的那家全部都加个有。
So, for instance, Jonang has this thoroughly established and non-levels, and these non-levels have many details of explanation.
这那人个龙清兵那就这几个呢，干了把比卡嘞，一大滴什么一大滴下个有的，这个呢，他忙前就那个有的，滴了切不了有的。
So Longchenpa have made the 11 categories and explain one by one.
好呀。
Okay.
다 당마그 만드는 거라 성으로.
맞은 거라. 사도에서.
사도 되네.